Innocent black man sentenced to life. What the judge discovers after leaves him frozen. A young black man, standing in a courtroom, his hands shaking as the judge raises the gavel. The sentence? Life in prison. The crowd gasps, his mother cries out, and the world feels like it has ended for him. But here's the twist. What the judge discovers after that sentence will leave the entire courtroom frozen in silence. Before we dive in, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss powerful stories like this one. The courtroom was packed. People leaned forward in their seats, waiting to hear the fate of Marcus Johnson, a 24-year-old black man accused of a crime he swore he didn't commit. The judge, a man known for his tough sentences, stared coldly at Marcus. The evidence seemed stacked against him: fingerprints on a weapon, a witness who claimed to see him, and a police officer who insisted Marcus was the man. Marcus's lawyer had tried to argue, but the jury returned with a guilty verdict. Life in prison without parole, the judge declared, slamming the gavel. The sound echoed like thunder. Marcus's mother collapsed in tears. His little sister screamed, "He didn't do it!" But no one listened. Guards came to take Marcus away, and the judge sat back, convinced justice had been served. That night, the judge couldn't sleep. He kept thinking about Marcus's face, not angry, not defiant, but broken, like a man carrying the weight of the world on his shoulders. Something about the case felt wrong. The witness had hesitated during testimony. The police officer had avoided eye contact, and Marcus's quiet words kept echoing. "I swear, Your Honor, I'm innocent." The judge opened his old case files, reviewing details again. Hours passed. Then he found something odd. Security footage timestamps didn't line up. Marcus was supposedly at the crime scene at 9:15 p.m., but another report placed him miles away at the exact same time. The judge's hands trembled. Could it be possible? They sentenced the wrong man. The next morning, the judge demanded a deeper review. He called in investigators, ordered fresh subpoenas, and questioned the witnesses again. That's when the cracks appeared. The so-called eyewitness admitted police pressured him. The officer's report suddenly didn't match body cam footage. And finally, new video evidence surfaced from a nearby store camera. It showed the real criminal, another man wearing a similar jacket to Marcus, fleeing the scene. The judge's face turned pale. He had just sentenced an innocent man to life in prison. The weight of his mistake nearly crushed him. He immediately called an emergency hearing. The courtroom was filled again, but this time the atmosphere was different. Marcus, in shackles, was brought in looking hopeless. The judge cleared his throat, his voice heavy with emotion. "I have made a grave mistake," he admitted, his eyes locked on Marcus. "You are innocent. The evidence proves it. On behalf of this court, I apologize." Gasps filled the room. Marcus's mother fell to her knees, crying tears of relief. Marcus himself could hardly believe it. The judge stood, something judges rarely do, and walked down from the bench. He extended his hand to Marcus and said, "I will spend the rest of my life making sure this system does better." The shackles were removed. Marcus was free. The courtroom erupted. Some clapped, some wept. And for the first time, Marcus walked out of that courthouse not as a prisoner, but as a man who had survived injustice. This story is a reminder that sometimes the truth takes time, but it always finds its way out.